Well, so I'm sorry my video cut off because it couldn't fit any more on. There goes my bird clock again. And so that's another good reason for perhaps using my camera next time instead. But while you were away, I stuck the extra strip on the outside. I drew the little nails on that I wanted, and I stuck the love on here, and it's all ready to go. The roof is what's left. There are strips for the roof, and I'm just going to stick the last one on. I've already cut the ends off. You may have to trim them a little bit. Sometimes in paper construction everything doesn't quite fit exactly how it looks on the pattern, but a pretty good fit generally. So that's going in here, so that now there are four strips. And by the way, you'll notice those are wider than the general strips because they're not going to show, and I just thought it would make it more stable. So you'll find four that are wider than the general construction strips. And I'm going to put glue on here all the way around. Like that. Making sure it goes up to the edges. And whereas I don't want it to ooze out, I want it to make sure it's going to stick everywhere. So, and I'm going to stick it on to the top of the clock. And make sure it's square on. It looks right. And hold it in place for a little while. Wiggle it around so that it's square everywhere. And holding on pretty firmly already. All that's left now are the feet and the what else? Forgotten. The feet. Oh, and the clock hands. These are my clock hands. One of them's missing. Probably not going to put them on now anyway. I will show you though. These clock movements I mostly get from AliExpress. I have a whole, although I get them from Joann's and Michael's too, I have a whole box of them here, different size hands, bits and pieces, and they send them in little bags like that. And they send these pieces separate, and they're all exactly the same, and they all look exactly the same as you get from Michael's and Walmart and Amazon and Joann's and all the rest. But they're only about $1 each from AliExpress, and they're more like $5 even with a coupon from Joann's and Michael's. So I've lost the second hand somewhere, so I'm going to have to look. But basically they're very fiddly. I have to agree. You have to put your hand in the back of the clock, and the minute hand goes, hour hand goes on first, and that goes on to the wider piece, and they take a little bit of pushing on, and I'm not going to do it now because they're bound to fall off, but you put that one on first, and then you have to wiggle and get this one on second. Sometimes there's a little screw between the minute hand and the second hand, and then the second hand has the gold piece in the middle and it pushes into the hole. So I'm not doing that now. They'll all be in place when I take photographs later. There's the door with the little tassel. And I've got to decide on the feet. Now I've got 3 options for the feet, and I haven't decided what I'm doing, but I'm showing them to you so you know if you want to. Let's move this bit back a bit, maybe turn this down. So these ones are from AliExpress. They're very inexpensive. I use Tim Holtz sometimes, as you know, on quite a few of my clocks, but these are a bit smaller for more petite clocks. I could do metal ones like that. They look like that. These were about $1.27 for 4 of them, so they're very inexpensive. I've got these wooden ones here, and they may be the ones I decide to use. I haven't quite decided. And I think they're meant to be like little doorknobs, and they came from Hobby Lobby, I think, or maybe Michael's, I can't, no, Joanne's, one of those. And I could tone the colour down of those a bit. Let's put it back here so you can see. And I could put it on those, and I might decide to do that. Haven't quite decided yet. My third option, and these little cotton reels or whatever you call those, spools. And I experimented with, I didn't really have the colours and things I wanted, but I've got some distressing. So this is a bronzy one. I didn't really want bronze, a distress ink. This is a sort of coppery one, but it's more like a dark colour. And also I used my trusty distress ink, and I coloured it up a bit just to make it more like the colour of the wood. And what I've wrapped around it is this Cricut faux leather again. I cut a piece to size and I wrapped it round so it just fitted round, and stuck it down, and that looks quite nice too. So I'm not sure, I might do that. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you at the moment. So in case this is about to run out again, I will post photos of the finished clock. There's the trees that are layered again and distressed a little bit, and used a light wood grained paper for the trees. And there's the Love and Harmony, and there's my wooden piece clock. You'll see it with its feet on shortly, and that's about it. So I'm going to say goodbye in case it cuts me off, and I'll post these 2 videos one after the other on YouTube shortly. Goodbye.